Wow, 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 wow. Well, good morning, American Federation of Teachers. Are there any teachers in the house? Yeah. I am so delighted to be with you today at your 87th biennial convention. Congratulations on 87 conventions, helping to make dreams come true for our children. Give yourselves a round of applause. I want to thank you. Leadership is not easy. It might look easy. Some people make it look easy. Leadership is, it's not easy. And we are so thankful. I really do believe in giving honor to whom honor is due. And I want to start by giving honor to your president, the amazing Randi Weingarten. Come on, y'all, let's give her a round of applause. Give honor to honor is due. Evelyn, thank you so much for your leadership. And y'all, Florida is in the house. Andrew Spar, thank you so very much. And Fed Ingram, thank you as well. Let me make this announcement yet again. I am running for the United States Senate, and I'm running to win. I'm running to win. You might ask yourself, why on earth would anybody, but why on earth would Val Demmings want to run for the United States Senate during such a strange time? I have some other words to describe it, but since I'm on your stage, I'm going to stick with strange times. You've got to be asking yourself that question. Well, let me tell you this. My why is directly tied to my personal story. It is an American dream story where teachers played a major part in making my dreams come true. I was born and raised in Florida. I stand before you today as the daughter of a maid and a janitor, the youngest of 7 children, but the first in my family to go to college. After college, I made a promise to myself that I would dedicate my life to public service. In high school, I could remember, you know how it is sometimes, being told you're not the right color, you're not the right gender, your family doesn't have enough money, you don't have a famous last name, you'll probably never amount to much. But there were teachers in my life who helped me to see past my present circumstances and help me to see my God-given potential. Today we celebrate teachers. After college, I went on to be a social worker, working with abused, abandoned, and neglected children. Are there any social workers in the house? From there, I joined the Orlando Police Department, had the honor of working my way up from midnight shift through the ranks to become Orlando's 36th chief of police and the first woman to hold that position. After the police department, I made the decision to retire and was recruited to run for the U.S. House of Representatives. You all know I serve on the Intelligence Committee. I serve on Homeland Security. I serve on Judiciary. I chair the Subcommittee on Emergency Preparedness, Recovery, and Response. And now I am running for the United States Senate, and I'm running to win. Why? Just like my American dream story, I am on a mission to make sure that every man, every woman, every boy, and every girl, regardless of who they are, the color of their skin, where they live, how much money they may have in the bank, their sexual orientation, sexual identity, or religion will have an opportunity to succeed. We can talk about health care, because I really do believe living in the greatest country in the world, everyone should have access. Am I right about that? We can talk about Social Security and Medicare, because I don't know about you, but I know when I'm ready to retire, I want to be able to retire with dignity and respect. Am I right about that? We can talk about gun violence. Like you, I am sick and tired of watching innocent people being gunned down in innocent places. Our first graders, fourth graders, high schoolers, college students, people shopping in a grocery store, in a nightclub in Orlando, at a movie theater, at synagogue, our church. I am sick and tired of it, and we need people in elected office who will do something about it. We can talk about a woman's right to choose. Now look, I came from Florida to Massachusetts to tell you this. We are going to do everything in our power to protect a woman's right to choose. We're not going back. We're not shutting up. We're not sitting down. We're going to fight for a woman's right to choose. Come on, y'all. Am I right about that? We're going to fight for a woman's right to choose. Let me make it plain this way. Look, when I decided to have my family, I didn't ask my congressman, I didn't ask my governor, and I doggone sure don't plan on asking any senator in Florida. We can talk about education. Because let me say this, where people decide to send their children to school is their own personal business. But let me just say this, standing here as a product of the public education school system, we do know that the majority of America's children will go through the public education school system. And let's make sure that in public school, they can receive the best education possible. Yeah, every person in this room and every person on the dais had teachers who invested in our lives, and we celebrate them today. Teachers investing in public education and those who support our teachers. And guess what? After we make the necessary investments in public education, why don't we start paying teachers what they are worth? We can talk about a lot of different things that you care about and that I care about. But unless we protect the right to vote, everything that you care about and everything that I care about is at stake. My friend and former colleague John Lewis said that the right to vote is precious, that it's almost sacred. And we have to get out and protect the right to vote. And then when we protect it, let's get out and exercise our right to vote. We know it's tough. We know it's hard. You know, defending our democracy is hard. Protecting and standing up for the rule of law is hard. Protecting the Constitution is hard. Protecting equal rights, civil rights, voting rights are hard. But those are fights that we are willing to take. Are you with us? We can do this. We can do this. I'm reminded of the words of the 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, who said this: "We will do this and the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard." That's who we are. That's who we are. That's who we are. That's who we are. We are the democracy defenders. We are the drum majors for justice. We are making dreams come true for our children. And with your help, come November, I will be elected the next United States Senator to represent the great state of Florida. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.